Now, going on to the business blunder of the day, you have McDonald's having to pay $800,000 because their chicken nuggets were too hot. Does that sound ridiculous? Of course it does, because it is. Now, it looks like a Florida jury awarded an 8-year-old girl $800,000 because she got second degree burns from McDonald's chicken nugget 4 years ago. Now, what was the parent doing? Oh, we'll dive in right now. Now, it looks like a McDonald's worker handed over a little carton thing of McNuggets to the parent, and the parent, it's a nice way to say moronically, well, they gave it to the kid, and the kid opened it, the chicken nugget got stuck between the kid's leg and the car. And they're saying, well, they didn't warn us it was hot. Now, this is also coming from Rewinding Black and talking about the legal precedents of this. In May, a separate jury found that the fast food company and the franchise holder were at fault for the scathing hot chicken nugget that burned the leg of Olivia Carbellano, who was actually 4 at the time, so the parents even dumber than we thought, or irresponsible, whatever nice term you want to use. And it's because she opened the Happy Meal in the car. And after hours of deliberation, the Brown Board County grand juror announced the dollar amount, and the family actually originally wanted $15 million. I'm sorry, but this parent is a moron. I can't think of a nice way of saying this. How irresponsible are you as a parent to give a 4-year-old a case of chicken nuggets, and their claim is McDonald's didn't say it was hot. They didn't warn us it was hot. Now, don't get me wrong. I feel terrible for that little girl. She is innocent. The parent is a irresponsible, I almost want to say morally vacuous person. Try to think of a nice way. Something that's a little bit more severe than just irresponsible. Because if a child is 4 years old, you don't just give them a thing of hot food. And chicken nuggets, they're gonna be hot. It's fresh out of the microwave. Although maybe they actually cook them there. I don't know. I don't eat at McDonald's. But in this case, I cannot believe a jury actually awarded that much money. And again, it is terrible this happened. I feel really bad for the little girl. I'm surprised. Why isn't the parent being sued? The girl should sue the parent, get even more money. Because again, the parent handed it to the child. I don't know how. I think that maybe that will be the next one. Now, it looks like the lawyers from the franchise of McDonald's, they argued that the chicken nugget could not have been more than 160 degrees, and that the temperature of the McDonald's was cooked to avoid salmonella poisoning and not meant to be pressed against human flesh for more than 2 minutes, which, of course, is not designed to have someone stick it on their leg and hold it for 2 minutes. Again, as a parent, how do you not realize your kid is in pain for 2 minutes? The amount of irresponsibility just precipitously just keeps going up the more I read about this story, and the party I see most at fault is the parent. And again, you already have lawyers where they have all that fine writing on every piece of container possible, from the coffee to the container itself. It says, oh yeah, very, very hot, because guess what? Food is usually hot. That's how fast food usually works, with the exception of McDonald's ice cream, but because those machines never work, that's really not pertinent to this conversation. I digress. But I don't know what McDonald's needs to do. Maybe they need to have a loudspeaker, and every time you open this little window, it just says, food is hot. As much as a joke as that sounds, that might be the resolution to this. And that way, no employee can make the mistake of not warning them for the upteenth time, yes, food is hot. Thank you for ordering food. But we'll see. In this case, the business blunder, perhaps it's a I'm saying it's parental blunder, but in terms of business blunder, McDonald's paying that out, and I don't know why they're not. Maybe they'll try to fight that again, have another court overturn it, but give McDonald's revenue, they'll just try to write it off as a loss or write it off. So it's a minuscule amount of money to their revenue, to their overall value as a company, their overall yearly revenue. But I guess to not have that extra little speaker outside that says food is hot, that's McDonald's business blunder of the day. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in. I really appreciate it. We're trying to get to 3,000 subscribers by the end of July, so I especially appreciate you taking time to click that button, subscribe. If you already have, I also really appreciate when you take the time to share the video and comment. It seems like those things especially help the channel get more views and more comments. It'll help us grow together. Also, don't forget to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.